Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Burning Rubber Podcast. I'm Jake Scarborough, joined by my co-host Fidel Fabian, Tyler McIntosh, and I guess our special guest host, David Garcia. How you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Couldn't complain.
All right. Well, we are recording at almost midnight on the East Coast, so that's two of you bums. One of them's drinking chocolate milk in the meantime.
Chalky milk make the pain go away.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, not much to talk about this week, but to get things rolling, the Truck Series race at Coda. Now, say what you want about it. I'm gonna let Fidel take the floor with this.
I mean, it was your decently average truck series race. One of the main highlights from that race was Marco Andretti somehow losing his entire rear end housing going into turn 12, I think. That was definitely something to see. And overall, it wasn't too chaotic. It was just average. In my opinion, like a 7 out of 10 for that truck race.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sorry, I started to giggle when Fidel brought up the rear end housing just completely coming off because all I heard in my head was Marco Polo from across the racetrack. Yeah, no, the truck race was pretty good. I feel bad for Connor Zilic. He just had a really rough start. Obviously, turn one, and then the penalty debacle that did happen and then didn't happen with all the yellows. It was just really weird, truthfully, but it was overall a pretty good race to me. I definitely don't think it was the best race of the weekend by any means, but it was all right.
Yeah, I'd agree with both of you. I mean, I didn't watch much of it, but it seemed like your average truck series race at any road course. Obviously, that whole thing with the rear end housing was strange, but overall, I'd say it was an alright race. It wouldn't be, memorable other than the rear end housing part of it, but overall, it was alright.
All right. I swear I'm hearing like a hamster wheel and water running in your background. I don't know what the hell that
It might
is.
be the sink.
Uh, well, yeah, no, not much to really take away from the Truck Series race aside from the Marco Andretti incident, which someone's got to get fired. Has any news come out of someone getting fired? Because no way that just happens.
I mean, it could. I mean, Marco Andretti, he's not obviously used to the kind of suspension NASCAR uses compared to IndyCar.
I just
So
don't think
he
that's
has,
a Marco Andretti thing. I think that's more the team just did not build something right.
I mean, he has to deal a lot more with wheel hopping in obviously a NASCAR truck more than an IndyCar. So maybe he just wasn't as prepared for that as he was for any other race.
I guess so. But yeah, the race was, in my opinion, the finish was pretty anticlimactic. Um, Especially compared to the other two races for the weekend and just how Coda typically is, since it got added to the calendar. But nevertheless, the complete opposite of an anticlimactic finish, the Xfinity Series race, which, strong opinions here. I already know, I feel like I have a feeling what Ty's going to say, judging by the YouTube video. But Fidel, you're first.
Well, honestly, it was just typical Shane Van Gisbergen racing. I've seen some clips of him racing over down under in Australian V8 supercars, and it's practically just a one-on-one representation of what happened at Coda. Austin Hill moved out the way in turn one, so Shane Van Gisbergen he did it back, but it kind of cost him since Larson was able to get by both of them to take the lead. Other than that, it was a genuinely a good race to watch. I'd probably rewatch it.
Ty, before you say something, I just want to. Does he know that? Does he know that SVG had a penalty?
I don't think he
Mhm.
knows.
Oh yeah, he finished
Uh,
27th because
okay, because you're
penalty.
like, I think that was because he knew about the penalty before the wasn't it like a Chase Briscoe type thing
Something
or
like that.
I
close
think
to
the
it?
penalty
Like,
was announced like
Yeah,
after the
was
finish.
it?
it was literally right at it was right after his interview. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was like the Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin fiasco at Indy, where he was just kind of like, "Oh, you're getting a penalty. Okay, you know what? Screw you." Boom. All right. Well, Ty. Anyways, continue.
Man, so I'm not gonna get huge into this as far as my perspective on the full thing. Um, Going into this, I would say that I didn't really enjoy Austin Hill too much.
I'm not the only one that heard that, right? Holy
My
shit!
ears are bleeding.
Holy shit!
The
Oh,
Your
amount-
God.
mic just went to like from 50 to just like 200.
Is it better now or no?
Yeah, it's fine now. It just
Yeah.
like peaked with like 3 words.
So just the amount of not even a chance. Is it doing it again? Hold on. Hold on.
Oh boy! For once, we don't have
Dude.
Fidel bringing his whole family into
Bro.
the room. Now we've got the mixture of noises.
Just my shitty ass shit. Okay, so the amount of like not even a chance of getting to the corner. I fuck it. Just go to David. Damn it. Go to David. Go to fucking David. Go to David.
You sound like you're on the intercom system at some like random fucking
Fidel
like
Fabian to the principal's office.
No, you sound like the $10 entry ticket to some random local track. Like that's the announcer there.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
All right.
Just SVG had that thing won, and I'm really sad. Austin Hill sucks. Got what he deserved. I'm buying SVG merch, man. That's all.
The reasonable.
That man is. That somebody could shoot him and he would be smiling. That's all I have to say.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler on this one. I'm on SVG's side. I was rooting for him. I mean, I do think he kind of ruined his race there at the end by, just plowing into the back of Austin Hill. So, I mean, it was a really good race, a really good finish. I think everyone's focus was on SVG and Austin Hill, not Larson completely blowing by them on fresh tires. But it was a really good race. I liked it. I hope it kind of becomes a feud between Austin Hill and SVG. That'd be pretty cool.
No, I'm taking SVG side on this. I feel like this season we've seen a lot of guys just kind of trample over him, and he's kind of acknowledged that too in interviews. And what better way to finally show like, hey, I'm not gonna get pushed out of the way for this shit. Knowing how Coda is, where everyone's just running over each other, and that's one of the things I hate about those late race restarts, where just everyone's driving through each other. But, he got payback. He even said that, this isn't V8 supercars. Over there, you get moved out of the way, you let the stewards handle it. Over here, you get moved out of the way, you do it back. Because if you don't do it back, everyone's just going to do it to you back and just keep the trend going. So in his position, he's going toe to toe with one of the best guys in the field statistically. So when you could do that, especially with the driver that's pretty hated by the fan base, whether you say that's reasonably so or not, I don't blame him for moving him out of the way. He kind of just put in that mindset of, if I'm not going to win this thing, neither are you. I don't think he really had another chance at getting Austin, so it was just, you're not winning this if I can't. And Larson, who drove from like 12th to win that in that final restart, props to him at least for driving through the field the way he did. But not a bad finish at all. But yeah, SVG definitely going to have an interesting moment with Austin Hill if they cross paths this weekend at Richmond. But obviously, the Sunday race being the Cup Series race, I'll be honest, I didn't watch it. So your guys' takes.
I mean, it was a decent race. In my opinion, it wasn't as good as Xfinity, but definitely this year's Cup race was more tame than last year's. Apart from Stenhouse and Corey LaJoie wrecking Kamui Kobayashi every time they had a chance to. But in my opinion, 7.5 out of 10. I think it was better than trucks, but road course racing Cup Series with this new car still needs some work.
Yeah, this was another heartbreaker for SVG in my opinion. Somebody that was really, I mean, doesn't matter what it was in this weekend. It was fast. Is it still doing it?
No.
Okay, everybody's sitting there giggling and smirking, so I didn't know.
Ah, that's great. That's great. The chalky milk. Oh, poor Ty.
Cup race was good.
Just go. Just go.
Cup race was good.
Cup race is good.
Race
Oh boy. All right, David.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really sit down and watch the entire thing. I kind of did the little, check in every now and then. I'd be doing stuff around the house, but from what I saw, it was a typical just um, next gen Coda race, next gen road course race, because I mean, the package isn't at its best right now, so it was all right. I did see Kobayashi getting completely drilled by the entire field, but props to Byron for getting another win, being the first repeat winner of the year. I think that's his third time in a row being first repeat winner. So congrats to him, and yeah, I definitely think the Xfinity race was still the best race of the weekend.
Alright. Well, as I said, yeah, I didn't get to watch. May or may not have been dying at B-dubs on their like new hottest wing. So
As you should.
I absolutely regret every moment of that. I thought I was about to start crying in the booth.
No.
So yeah. Anyways, um, IndyCar Thermal Club. Ty, you didn't watch it. You're slow. Did you? Did you? Did you
I don't even
surprise
know
me?
what you're talking about.
Okay,
Brother.
it was basically IndyCar's All-Star race.
Okay.
David, you said you didn't watch it prior, so
No.
Fidel.
I got some strong opinions about
Oh
this.
boy, here we go. Here we go.
Hot takes with the forehead. Here we go.
Oh shit. All
Oh
right, here
no.
we go.
So first heat with Grosjean doing some very interesting racing. Going into turn one, he dove all the way down to the bottom. Will Power thought, all right, he's gonna go down there. Let me just go to slightly to his right rear tire. Comes back up and spins out, takes out two others.
That wasn't Will Power, it was Scott Dixon.
It was who?
It was Scott Dixon, not Will Power.
Oh my
Well,
god.
my man.
How are you gonna
That's just
say
how
I
bad
got
that weekend
strong
was.
opinions,
I just don't know what was
and then not
happening.
even get your
Get
facts
out of
straight.
here.
Oh.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
Get out of here.
But I just have no words. One, why was it a event in the first place? It was like 10 people in attendance for that race total. I just don't
yeah, maybe
know.
10 people that spent $2,000 on a general admission ticket, but everyone else there was just members of the Thermal Club. But, I said my opinions last episode. I knew his family was going to come in. I knew it. Anyways, yeah, shush him. That's really going to help. I said my opinion last week. I don't like the idea of this. I didn't like the track. I don't like the idea of racing at a club and then charging $2,000 for general admission tickets. As far as I'm aware, anyone that got media credentials for the race weekend, a bunch of people were basically asked to leave or had to turn in their vests because, oh, you're breaking the rules. Well, maybe don't make the fences 10 feet high. They're having to use monopods. So, nightmare for anything that, even on track. So, nightmare for basically everyone except Alex Pillow, who got to take home, what was it? $500,000. So is what it is. Hopefully, IndyCar just, yeah, if they're gonna continue doing a race like this, don't make it the goddamn Thermal Club. Just do it at Sebring. Go to Sebring and do it. Sebring,
R.I.P.
stop making
Thermal
it a
Club.
test track. Yeah, well, yeah. RIP Auto Club because
Womp
everyone
womp.
thinks they're funny. That was an extremely loud womp womp. I don't know if that was your mic peaking or if that was just intended.
Yeah, no, I just yelled womp.
Yeah. Well, that that
Ew.
confirms it because your mic did it again. Anywho, no real news, so we're gonna go straight into predictions, which we just have Xfinity and Cup this weekend. So with that being said, he's still drinking the chocolate milk. Fidel, your picks across the board.
For Xfinity, I'm going with a bit of a wild one.
Oh,
Yeah, this man has won Sonoma last year.
Out of here. Get him
I
out of
feel
here.
like he's
Get him out of here.
no shot. You're
no,
saying
no,
Eric Almirola.
No way.
No
cashing
shot.
in right now. Eric Almirola wins
That's
Richmond.
All right,
crazy.
you know what? No, you're putting your spot on the podcast on this. If Almirola doesn't win, you're gone.
So what? So we're just gonna replace him.
Yep.
David's about to be a full-time
Yep.
member of the podcast.
Yeah.
For a cup, I got Christopher Bell. Toyota's been
No
pretty
shot.
quick.
No, hold on. You're going all in on this with Almirola? You're being serious
Yeah.
right now? Holy
Yup.
shit.
Oh my god.
He's using this set as an advantage. He's like, I don't want to record no more. Fucking midnight? Nah.
I need my man. Damn.
Yeah? You good?
What do you mean, yeah,
I can't believe that. Like, that's Fouquet's.
Who the hell is driving the 14 this weekend? Who is Logan Bearden?
Don't ask.
What are these names on here?
It's like
Okay.
3 people
So,
this weekend making their Xfinity debut.
Yeah, make your prediction.
I'm gonna go. This is rough
Matt de Benedetto on the 38.
for Oh hell no! For Xfinity,
Your
I'm gonna
mic
pick,
peaked.
what do I want to? I'm gonna say Sammy Smith. For Cup, dude, it's not that fucking funny. Okay, I mean,
It is.
for Cup, I'm saying Ty Gibbs.
Okay.
I hate every bit of that. I hate that just came out of my mouth.
Hey, rep the brand.
I'm not repping shit. From one pie to another, get the hell out of here.
All right, David. Don't let these be any worse than my picks.
Well, I think I'm gonna go with a little bit of a hot one too, because for both races, I have the Truex brothers taking a sweep, just like they did at Dover.
What
I'm gonna take Ryan Truex for Xfinity and Martin Truex for Cup.
what car is Ryan Truex in?
19.
No,
yeah,
he's not.
Amarola's in the 20.
I regret to inform you, Taylor Gray's in the 19.
Oh, boo!
Well, I don't know what Ryan Truex is
Aw.
driving then. That's a good question.
Because I even saw in the Discord a few of the Redux guys picked Ryan Truex. I don't think they know. They don't know.
Oh, you know
Okay,
what?
well,
I'll
yeah.
go with Fidel. I'll back him up with Eric Almirola.
Jesus Christ, you
There's
sick,
I'm on the
no fucking
Almirola
way.
you
train.
sick fox.
We have created civil war,
All right,
David.
what about Cup?
Martin Truex.
Okay,
I think he'll get his win at Richmond.
okay. I'm just gonna go a safe bet for Xfinity. Say Chandler Smith. You know, he won there last year. It's a Joe Gibbs car. They're good at short tracks, whatever. I feel like we're seeing that the Toyota is gonna be good at short tracks. Ooh. I want to say Ty Gibbs, but every damn time I say Ty Gibbs is gonna win, he comes up short for some God knows what reason. So we're gonna go Truex. Yeah, Truex. It's Richmond. He's good at short tracks. And Toyota's better there. But blah 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 blah. Oh, I know news we forgot. Depends on how much you care about it. Ty Ty Dillon's in the 16 now, part-time in Cup. So does
Yeah,
anyone
has
want to say
been.
anything about that? Do we care enough? Oh. We're gonna let Mike Boy here say something.
What has this man done besides run 30th in every cup ride he's had, maybe besides the 13, to just keep getting a cup ride?
To be fair, why was he good in the 13?
I don't know. He
It
won one.
hasn't-
He popped off for one stage at Bristol, and I still don't understand what happened. And I was there. I like.
I hate myself because at the beginning of the year when we did our preseason predictions, I said that Ty Dillon would be a underdog championship threat in the Truck
That is
Series. Because
crazy.
to be fair, he has a Truck Series championship.
That was
I-
back when he was I.
Still, I did not expect him to barely crack the top 20. I was expecting at least, Matt DiBenedetto level of performance,
No.
keeping it like, top 12 in points. Where is bro? What is he doing?
What happens when you downgrade from consistency and you go with somebody who hasn't proven anything in the past 2 years? I mean, that's crazy.
I mean that's fair. You know what, that's fair. Aside from that, we got nothing.
Yeah, it's it.
There's really nothing. This has been a dry week in motorsport. Aside from Formula E, which made some weird announcement that what was it? What bike brand was it, Fidel?
I don't want to talk about it.
Just say the brand, bro. Yokohama
Yamaha.
or Yamaha, whatever.
Yamaha.
Yeah,
I forgot
Yamaha.
that you not know
Yeah.
what Yamaha is.
I couldn't remember the name. That's what I knew it was a bike brand. I just couldn't remember the name. I was blanking.
Yokoyama.
Yamaha is in Formula E next year, which makes zero damn sense.
With Lola Motorsport.
We don't talk about that part. Anyway, Ty's mic's broken. His camera's out of focus. Everything that can be going wrong for him is going wrong. Fidel's about to lose a spot on the podcast, but before we go, obviously David's a special guest host on this episode because Kyler's dead. I haven't heard from that dude all day. We didn't have Stotts, whomever. So he was kind of our fill-in. You'll probably see a little bit more of him. But David, you're also here because we have BRP on your car this year. So if you'd like to explain a little bit what you race in, where, so on and so forth.
Yep, this season I'll be racing the number 45 Pure Stock at Vado Speedway Park. Grateful for you to be on the car. Stuff almost didn't work out, but you got it done. So thanks so much for that. Glad to have you on the car. Glad to rep BRP on the car.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, we're shooting for a championship this year. The schedule's a little smaller than last year, which is bad because not enough racing or not as much, but it also helps out just since we run full season points. I'll be able to make a lot more races, be able to stay up there with the top guys, because last year I got 7th. Just we'll be able to make a lot more races and accumulate a lot more points and hopefully go for that championship, and we'll get you guys in victory lane for sure.
Well, that's what you love to hear because our track record has not been well when putting our logo on cars. Very bad luck. That's the best way to put it. Very bad luck. And if Roval 2 years ago wasn't, saying enough, then I don't know what is. So either you've got a curse on your car or you're about to go off and end it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we have a race win at Dover with one college driver?
We weren't on that. Wait, what? Huh? That
Man,
the
he's
swear
one
to
year
God.
we sponsored. Okay, we sponsored Jeb Burton 2022. Wait, no, 2021 Dover, and he
Yeah.
finished 14th.
Did he? I
Yeah.
swear to God. Maybe I'm getting confused with like something else. Who knows?
Best weekend.
But
I'm telling you, you've got a big forehead and no brain in that thing.
All that cranium and no brainium.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, well, yeah, David, we're looking forward to obviously seeing what you can do on track. Obviously hop in for a couple more episodes here and there whenever schedules align. But nevertheless, that's everything we have to talk about for this week's episode. A very short one. Sucks it has to be a short one. That's what she said. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning into this week's episode. We'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.